Hello everyone, welcome to Unicorn Activities. This is Darshna and this video is about one of the important skill teaching my son, that is social spacing. We can say it as personal spacing. This topic I was teaching my son, or I have started introducing this topic of personal spacing, working on this topic at this particular week. We need to teach about personal spacing to our school going kids. It is very important social skill. It is one of the most important social skill which we need to teach our school going kids regarding the personal space that the child has to maintain with others. Okay, so one of the important question which arise when I talk about personal spacing is, when should we teach this topic to our kids? What age can we start this topic? So like as usual, I keep telling parents that when the child has development delay or the child has speech delay, the task, the goal, concept can't be taken according to the child's age. Rather, we can take the goals according to the child's level of understanding. So my son, he is currently 7.9 year, going to be 8. And at this time only, I have started explaining him regarding the personal space that he has to maintain from other people. Okay, so it should be based on the child's understanding. So it is not very common that every 7-year-old child can understand this concept. Based on the child's understanding only. Okay, now I feel that okay, my if I explain this concept to my son, he will understand this perfectly well, because he started understanding most of the stories and other public behaviors he has to maintain. When I explain to him through social stories or whatever way, he could follow it if I am repeating it multiple times. So same, this is also one of the important social skill which is called as personal spacing. Here the child has to learn the physical boundary, people's physical boundary he has to maintain. This please try to understand that this is not a short term goal. We explain the child regarding where to stand, how to behave with others, and this goal is being achieved. No, it is a lifetime goal. As grows, he has to understand that how he has to maintain a personal spacing between others. So here I will be sharing a video how I was explaining my son. So I just explained him that how he has to be sitting, standing in a public place, or if it is a school or it is in a classroom. So how he has to maintain his body, how he has to behave. So this was the first thing. Second, I have taken an example with him with other child. For example, he should be understanding how he has to sit or talk or behave with other child who is sitting next to him in the school. So we can start with school, because in school only child is alone without our presence. So here I was taking the example of school. I showed him picture of two people and I told him this is school. Here this two children are sitting together. So this boy, he has to keep his hands closed. He can talk to his friend, but the touching other child or hugging, this all can be done in a public place. So this was the second example through picture I was trying to explain him. One more thing here I want to make him understand is, talking to a boy and talking to a girl, the way he has to present himself should be different. So while talking to a girl child, there should be a distance that he has to be maintained. Even I was explaining him that when we are talking to a teacher, there should be a distance maintained, because most of the time child don't understand. I'm not talking about only the child who is having a issues with social skill or a communication problem. Rather, it should be generally explained to every child that when we talk to a teacher, we have to stand straight, our hands should be within ourselves, we can't go and hug them, है ना? So if the child is in pre-primary or nursery level, okay, we can understand that the child is too small. But like the child who is 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, now they are growing. So this kind of social skills or the personality that has to be maintained outside the house should be explained to the child, because they find difficulty to understand this social clues easily. So it is the one of the most important step that the parent need to take time to teach the skills. So without fail, do explain them with pictures, because we can't directly go with the child to school and have a demo there. In generally, I explain my son everything before sending him to school, that when you go to PT period, or when you go to HMS's room, or if you're going to library, or if you're sitting with someone in the class, the how you have to behave at all these places. Regarding personal space, it is not just we teaching the child about the public places. It personal space will be starting at house itself. Like the child, when the child is nearly 6 plus or 7 plus, we have to explain the child that while changing the dress, he has to be inside the room. He has to go to room and change his dress. While changing also, he has to lock it or at least close the door. This is the first and most important thing. Every parent must train their child. Even while using the toilet or bathroom, the doors has to be closed. Only then these are the very small thing which the child understand about the personal spacing. We can tell it as privacy. Privacy should be initial steps of teaching privacy. So yes, hope this video was helpful. Watch the video which I will be sharing in this. This was the method I was teaching my son, and it has to be continuously. You have to keep on explaining this concept in real life as well as using pictures, so that the concept of privacy, concept of social spacing get very clear to the child when he grows. So hope this video was helpful. If anyone is new to my channel, do subscribe. Thank you for watching. We are going to learn about personal space. Okay?
Okay.
See, suppose in school, if teacher is telling you to sit, how you have to sit in the school? You have to close your hands. Close your hands. Close your legs. And keep your mouth. Keep your mouth closed. Okay? You can open your mouth to talk to your friends or talk to your teachers. Okay?
Okay. Overlapping.
Now, if you are sitting with someone, if teacher is telling you to sit with someone, you have to sit? How you have to sit?
This one.
How you have to sit? You have to keep your hands within yourself, keep legs closed, and keep mouth closed, and sit quietly. Okay?
Okay.
You can't disturb any girl or boy sitting near to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So you have to sit very calmly. This is the perfect way. If you are playing in the ground, or if you are standing in the assembly or anywhere, if you are talking to your teacher, you have to keep one arm distance. One arm.
Distance.
See how? Show me one arm distance. Straight. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to maintain one arm distance while talking to others. Talking to.
Others.
Okay.